A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising turn of events, former President Donald Trump has committed to providing security guarantees to Ukraine in a bid to strengthen its defenses against Russia. This decision comes after a series of discussions with Russian President Vladimir Putin, where the intricacies of these guarantees were outlined, although specifics remain unclear. Trump, who has previously ruled out NATO membership for Ukraine, is now suggesting a European-led initiative backed by the United States. This shift in strategy raises questions about the future of Ukraine's territorial integrity and the role of U.S. involvement in European security matters. The backdrop of this announcement is Trump's recent summit with Putin in Anchorage, Alaska, where both leaders addressed the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. During the meeting, Putin appeared to be in a position of strength, having made no significant concessions, while Trump emphasized the need for a direct peace agreement between Russia and Ukraine rather than a mere ceasefire. The proposed security guarantees could potentially involve the deployment of peacekeeping troops from European nations, a plan that has garnered the support of French President Emmanuel Macron and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer. This would place the financial and human cost of protecting Ukraine on their shoulders, a significant responsibility given the $200 billion the U.S. has already invested since the onset of the conflict in 2022. As part of a potential peace deal, Ukraine may have to cede territories currently occupied by Russia, a move that could obligate European allies to respond to any future aggression against Ukraine. This arrangement, reportedly agreed upon by Putin, is still under discussion, particularly regarding the role the U.S. would play. Trump's commitment to Ukraine comes at a time when President Volodymyr Zelensky is set to meet with him in Washington, D.C., to further solidify these security guarantees. However, critics of Trump are voicing concerns that his approach could be seen as legitimizing Putin's actions, especially given the lack of concrete outcomes from the recent summit. Democratic leaders have expressed outrage, stating that Trump's meeting with Putin only served to normalize the Russian leader, who is under scrutiny for war crimes. Representative Gregory Meeks criticized the summit, arguing that it has whitewashed Putin's aggressive actions and undermined U.S. foreign policy. Despite the backlash, some experts believe it is premature to dismiss the summit entirely. They argue that Trump's focus on negotiating a peace agreement rather than enforcing a ceasefire could ultimately benefit Ukraine. Jennifer Kavanaugh, a military analysis director, noted that Trump's critics may have misjudged his intentions, as he appears committed to bringing Putin to the negotiating table. However, others, like Christine Berzina from the German Marshall Fund, contend that the summit allowed Putin to dominate the narrative, leaving Trump in a passive role. This dynamic raises questions about the effectiveness of Trump's negotiation tactics and the implications for U.S.-Russia relations moving forward. As Trump prepares to meet with Zelensky, the world watches closely to see how these developments will unfold. Will Trump's proposed security guarantees bolster Ukraine's defenses, or will they fall short in the face of Russian aggression? The answers remain uncertain, but the stakes are undeniably high as the conflict continues to evolve. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.